evening. Well, it's evening where I am at the moment. Anyway, my subject tonight concerns the topic of sport, and I've always had a struggle with sport because of my disability. I've never actually really felt at ease in sports world at all. As a kid, my disability kept me on the sidelines, literally and figuratively. I was often excluded from physical games, and when I did take part, I was usually the last one to be picked. This early exclusion shaped my perception of sports as a realm of hierarchy, competition, and sometimes cruelty rather than a joyful activity. However, as I have matured, I began to see sports as something more than just conflict on the playground. They're a significant cultural force, deeply woven into our history and society. Norbert Elias once described sports as a means to control and express emotions, allowing societies to ritualize conflict without erupting into chaos. I can and do understand that perspective. I see, for example, how football chants resonate with tribalism, how boxing resembles ancient gladiatorial battles, and how even chess, which I regard as a personal sanctuary, can turn into a strategic battle. Still, I have concerns about the current state of sports. Elias and Baudrillard warned that in a multimedia saturated environment, sports can become a hollow spectacle. I feel this whenever I witness athletes treated as celebrities, with their bodies commercialized and their victories auctioned off. David Harvey's critique of neoliberalism is relevant here. Sports, he says, have shifted from being about excellence to being about profit and sponsorships. There's also a darker aspect to consider. Gambling issues, racist jeers and violent rivalries. While sports have the power to inspire, they can also create division. They tend to reinforce exclusion, particularly when access is restricted by wealth, race, or ability. Amartya Sen's focus on agency reminds me that true participation involves more than just being allowed to join in. It's about being appreciated. Nevertheless, I don't write off sports completely. I've witnessed their empowering nature, especially when women and disabled athletes take back the space they were once denied. Jennifer Hargreaves discussed how sports can serve as a platform for feminist resistance, and I've felt that energy in moments when competition transforms into self-expression instead of domination. For me, the most significant kind of sport is the one that focuses on personal growth, a challenge against my own limits rather than against others. Whether it's overcoming a tough task or simply summoning my courage to show up, that's the type of game I want to engage in. One where the objective isn't just to win, but to grow.